Hello, beautiful people. Today we're going to be talking about 2-9%. 2-9%. Our SWABAT is to solve percent problems using two different methods, proportions and the percent equation. So, a percent proportion is given by this. If you have the expression or the sentence A is P percent of B, then the proportion is going to be A over B equals P over 100. The percent will always go over 100. And then one thing people remember is that is over of. Is over of. So the is part is the A, which is going to go on top. And the of is B, which will always go on the bottom in your denominator. So is over of. Always write it like that, is over of. So the is part goes on top, the of number goes on the bottom. The other method I'm going to show you is a percent equation. So if you have the same words, A is P percent of B. A, remember, if you remember how we translated words to symbols, is equals, and then of is times. So A is P percent of B. Okay, so example. Find each percent, part, or base. Now your directions on your book and for your homework, they're going to break those down into 2 or 3 different sets of examples. Whether you're using the percent equation, proportion, or the equation, you're going to need the same method no matter what the directions are. So it might say find each percent, or it might say find each part, or find each base. Same process for each one. So let's look at the first one. What percent of 150 is 350? What percent? So we're looking for the P on this one, so I'm just going to label it P instead of X. Of 150 is 350. So of over is. So the of goes on top, 150, over is, which is 350, equals P over 100. The P, the percent, will always go on top of 100. And then whatever number is with the of goes on top. Whatever number is with the is goes on the bottom. Some of you will remember this. So now I'm going to cross multiply. And 150 times 100 is 15,000. You can check me on the calculator. Equals 350p. Then to solve, divide by 350. Divide by 350. And then P is equal to 1500 divided by 350. Check your calculators. Is 42.9. 42.9 what? Well, we were looking for percent, so percent. Good. Next one. What is 75% of 180? What? That's your X. What is? So if it's is over of, and it is over of, then what's going to go on top? Of over is, sorry guys, of over is, let's just look at it, is over of, yeah, sorry, is over of. So the is over of. Is your X part, so that's going to go on top of 180, and that's going to be 75 over 100. So then you'll cross multiply here, and you get 100x is equal to, then you're going to multiply 75 times 180, which equals 135,000. So 13,500. Not done yet. We're going to divide by 100 and divide by 100. So x is equal to 135. So 135 is 75% of 180. Okay, let's try some with the equation now. And so thinking about the equation, a couple things to remember. Of means multiply, and is means equals. The other thing that I want to make sure that we do is don't forget to change percents to decimals. And remember to do that, you move the decimal point over 2 times. So let's look at this. We have 60% of what number is 75? So 60%, can't use the percent into my equation. So I'm going to change that by moving the decimal point over twice. So 0.60 Of, we said, means multiply. What number, well, I don't know, we'll call it x, is 75. Now to solve, we're going to divide by 0.60, divide by 0.60, and I have x is equal to 75 divided by 0.60, check me on the calculator, is 120. So 60% of 120 is 75. Let's try another one. What percent of 15 is 12? What percent? So what is my variable? X of 15 is 12. Now to get x by itself, I'm going to divide by 15. X is equal to 0.8 if you check me on your calculator. However, that is a wonderful decimal answer, but I need my answer to be a percent. So to change a decimal to a percent, we move the decimal point over twice to the right. So, and we'll fill in your 0 there. So you have 80%. 80% of 15 is 12. Okay, one more to go. And it's a wonderful word problem because I know you love it. A set of golf clubs costs $600, but they're on sale for 40% off the regular price. Love a sale. What is the sale price of the golf clubs? So if they're $600, we need to first find out what is my discount. So what's 40% of 600? Because that's going to tell me what my discount is. So x is 40% is 0.4. Of is times 600. This is going to tell me what my discount is for these. So how much are they marking off of that? So I multiply this times this, I get 240. And notice I wasn't looking for a percent, so I don't have to move the decimal point over. I'm fine with 240. This is my mark off. This is how much they're going to discount it for me. So to find out my sale price, I need to have my original cost minus the discount. Now for us, the original was 600 and the discount was 240. So we'll subtract those and find that it's going to be $360 for those golf clubs. So this is a word problem, sale price of the golf clubs is $360. That's a good deal. I would take it, but I don't golf. Okay, the bottom part of this is what questions do you have or what clarifications would you like from today's lesson? Very important. If there's something where you're like, not so sure, you can always pause. You can also rewind. You can just watch me over and over and over and over again if you'd like to. But please do that and then write any clarification questions you have and then bring those to me either at the end of class today if we have time or in the beginning of class tomorrow. Thank you so much, and please begin your homework.